man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Time for the tea with the one and only Gary. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Rickey, the prayer warriors are definitely, y'all, being solicited, y'all, for Snoop Dogg. Now, we talked about Snoop Dogg and some of the things that he went through recently, y'all. But now it's being reported that Snoop Dogg's representatives, y'all, said that he didn't write an apology to the LGBTQ community plus, honey. They're saying after he complained about a lesbian couple kissing in Disney's Lightyear movie. Now they're saying Mr. Dog 53 was set to return as a coach, y'all, for season 28 of NBC's The Voice. But they're saying, baby, NBC executives said no, and they dismissed him from the show, Brad. Yes. Now, they're saying mutually, everyone agrees, y'all, that this isn't the best gig for him, a production source told the Sun UK newspaper. Now, Snoop made the controversial comments during a recent appearance on the It's Giving podcast, and he recalled, y'all, taking his grandson, y'all, to see the movie Lightyear. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, if I haven't seen it. But they're saying Keke Palmer is in that movie. They say, so, honey, he say, so, we're watching it. Then she had a baby with a woman. That's what Keke had, a baby with a woman. He said, why my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She's a woman. And he said, oh, hell. But he said another word. He said, I didn't come in for that mess, honey. He said, I just came to watch the movie. He said, hey, man, watch the movie. Now, the podcast has since removed Snoop's remarks. Now, they're saying following the backlash, Snoop Dogg seemingly apologized in a comment y'all left on an Instagram post. It said, quote, I was just caught off guard and had no answer for my grandson. All my gay friends know what's up, honey. They've been calling me with love. My bad for not knowing the answer for a 6-year-old. He said, please, he said, teach me how to learn. He said, I'm not perfect. He said, this is what the legend wrote. Well, they're saying, y'all, that the fake comment appeared, honey, under a Hollywood Unlocked post featuring a video. And they're saying that, however, a representative for Snoop denies that the rapper ever wrote that comment. The rep told the Hollywood Reporter that someone claiming to be Snoop, y'all, left that comment, honey. And they're saying definitely Snoop confirmed that he, according to the deadline, other sources close to Snoop confirmed that the apology was fake and not issued by him or anyone of his team. So Snoop allegedly y'all lost the job, honey. And you gotta watch what you say. Yeah, I guess
somebody got to watch what they say. If he didn't have a damn answer, he didn't have a damn answer for his grandson right then and there on the spot.
You really think he lost that job because of that with the voice? I don't think so.
I only do the story, baby. That's what the story said. So, yep, that's what the story said.
I don't think so.
Have you talked to him? Because I know he's your good friend.
No, I haven't. But I think if he was going to do the job, I think he would still be doing the job.
He could have turned them down.
But I haven't talked to him. Yeah. But I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when people make fake stuff, though. Don't make something that somebody didn't do. Like, people do anything.
Mm-hmm. Clap.
Yeah, we just got to pray, y'all. We need to pray more, honey. We pray more.
I don't mind finna bother God about that.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of bothering.
Okay. Leave God alone. He got enough on his plate.
Yes, he does, Jesus. Yes. Yes, he does. I would love that job sitting behind that desk, honey, because I could pay all my bills off, honey. But congratulations to all parties. And since y'all say we're talking about stories that people saying fake things, let's continue to pray out for Tamar Braxton, honey. Now, it's been reported that Tamar Braxton shelved her new EP, honey, after her publicity stunt backfired last week. Now, they're saying in a bizarre post
it was not a publicity stunt. It was not a publicity stunt.
Yeah, well, they're saying in a bizarre post on Instagram, they say Tamar, honey, asked fans for prayers, y'all, after she allegedly had a near-death experience. Now, they're saying that Miss Braxton Farty explained that she almost died after she was found in a pool of blood with a fractured nose, missing teeth, and a loss of mobility. But they're saying skeptical fans immediately accused Tamar, honey, of faking her injury to promote her new EP and short film starring Mendeecees, her ex-husband Vincent, and Vincent Hebert, honey. Now they're saying Tamar and, allegedly pretend, y'all, to beef, honey, with people on social media. And they say Tamar fans aren't buying the manufactured drama. Now Tamar left on the comment in the shade room, quote, y'all won. There's no more album, and I'm going to my farm, and you will never hear from me again. I'm sorry for everything. Now they're saying in an Instagram live video, she also claimed to be in a hospital for 5 long days. quote, the truth is I've been in the hospital and the people want me to go back to the hospital, but I don't want to go back, she said before breaking down, y'all, in tears and walking out of the frame. And after taking a moment, they said, to compose herself, Tamar said, it's been very hard. And, she read a fan's comment, then accused her of being a drama queen. And Tamar said, quote, I love drama. Tamar asked the fans, so what's the drama? What's the drama that I did? Somebody got to tell me, what's the drama? And that's what Tamar repeated. And she said, tell me what is the drama. She continued. She said, all I know is I went to bed and I woke up with my life changed. And I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I panicked because I was scared, honey. She said she was scared and she was alone and was in pain. Did anybody talk to Tamar? Brad, have you heard from Tamar?
Yes,
anybody heard from her?
Yes.
Yeah, she's doing okay?
Absolutely, she's fine.
Good, because we
But
love
it was
Tamar.
not a publicity stunt.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Her
would say
album
that.
and all that stuff was just set to roll out, and it was all set up and all ready to go. It just so happened that this tragedy happened to her while she was sleeping, which was diagnosed by doctors as like a sleepwalking disorder, and where you don't know what happened to you when you wake up.
Yeah, and you wake up and you knock your teeth out and you fall, pond of blood. Yeah, I mean, people need to stop saying that because Tamar, we love her dearly. She's a friend of the show, honey, and, it was not a publicity stunt. So let's just
Is she your friend? Then y'all work together on This Nation?
We work together every day. But
Y'all
I
work together every day.
Yeah, but I hadn't spoke to her. That's why Brad spoke to her because she's closer
But
to her. And
text
she
her.
talks.
Get her to come on the show. We can figure out.
Brad, you can't get her to come on the show?
No, you call her.
Oh, okay. I'll call her then. Brett calls. She talked to her, but I'll call her.
You met this man.
But anyway, we love her. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today is Carmine. On the high end, you say Carmine, and on the low end, you say beautiful Burgundy. That's your Kahlua for
Man,
today.
you so damn messy and petty. Now Brett ain't bothering you today. You sit up here now. You done threw 2 stories at Brett, and knowing that Brett got both Snoop and Tamar phone number, then you gonna throw it on. Have you talked to her?
Well, I mean,
Brett has grown to be beyond Gary's baiting. She don't go for it. No, I'm so proud of you. She don't go for it. She just look at him and shake her head.
Yeah,
what
you
are they
doing
talking
good.
about?
Because it's stupid. Like, you after so long, you realize what Gary is trying to do, and you learn how to not fall for it.
Don't fall for that.
You learn and you grow. If you don't stand for something, damn it, you'll fall for anything.
Hallelujah. Woo, glory.
I don't know what kind of song that is. Y'all give it for Gary with the T.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show is about that time, but Gary ain't got that tea. And the Kahlua of the day, Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It saddened my heart, Ricky. I don't know if anybody talked to Porsha Williams recently, y'all, but it's a very sad thing that's happening with Porsha. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Porsha, she may have won that battle, y'all, in court, honey, but they say she's finding out the hard way that winning the judgment, Ricky, just doesn't mean, honey, when your ex is living thousands of miles away. Now, according to MTO, they're saying they exclusively learned, y'all, that Porsha, who scored a major legal victory in her divorce from her wonderful husband, Simon Guobardi, y'all, still, she still haven't seen a penny, Ricky, of what she's owed, honey. And she recently sued him. Now, they're saying, y'all, that back in spring, which we recall, a judge sided y'all with Porsha, honey, enforcing the couple's prenup and granting Porsha a major payout. And the order included, y'all, which this is all she was getting, honey. She was only going to get $40,000 a month in spousal support for only 15 months, and Simon was going to cover all her legal fees, half of the equity in their beautiful $8 million Atlanta mansion. Now, they're saying, y'all, on paper, it looked like a sweet victory, but in reality, y'all, they say it turned into a financial nightmare. Now, they're saying, y'all, now Porsha, she's back in court, but they say, honey, they learned, y'all, that Simon, honey, hasn't paid Porsha not one single penny from that court order. They said, in fact, he already had fallen, y'all, $80,000 in arrears, y'all, on the payment that he owes. Now, they're saying, y'all, it gets worse because Simon has since been, departed from the United States, and he's not allowed to return. Now, the U.S. courts have virtually, y'all, no power, which I didn't know that they have no power, y'all, to even force him to even comply with that judgment that he did, Porsha won against him. Now, they're saying, in other words, Porsha, y'all, may have a shiny court order, but without Simon in the country, they say it is basically useless, honey. Now, Porsha, she's back in court, y'all. She's demanding that Simon, y'all, be held in contempt, which he should, because he's refusing to honor their agreement. And they're saying all Porsha is asking for is reimbursement for her $362,000 that she already spent, Rickey, covering mortgage payments on that beautiful mansion, property taxes, and upkeep on the mansion. Now, they're saying a court order requiring Simon to take out, she wants him to take out a life insurance policy with her as the beneficiary. So if he was to drop dead or something, she could get paid. And they're saying she wants for Simon to clear the note on her beautiful Rolls Royce, which he allegedly, y'all stopped paying, honey, leaving this girl with a car, honey, that Rickey, she could go to the damn mall and they could repossess her mansion. Repossess her Rolls Royce while she at the mall. Now, they're saying immediately, they're saying the payment of her attorney fee, she want that. And, honey, they're saying they could put a lien on her beautiful, and she want that lien to be removed. So it's sad that man would do this to this woman. This was his wife, and they were in love. And if the court ordered him to pay this, how could the court order you to pay something and you don't pay it? I don't understand that. I thought once you go to court.
When you're out the country, you got deported. If you was in the country, you probably would have paid it. But it's gonna be hard because, and if he don't pay it, who can subpoena him to come back to court for not doing it, for violating a court order, and he live in another country.
Right.
But that's crazy. I thought once you go to court,
you just can't have it both. It's just hard to do both ways, because if he's been deported, how do you make him abide by United States laws when he's not allowed to be in the country?
And he ain't even a citizen.
Right.
Oh, really?
He was never cleared to be a citizen. That's why they deported him.
But what we went to court for then?
I guess for the lawsuit and for the prenup.
Because if we didn't went to court and went through all this his stuff, honey.
Well, let me ask you something. If you got kicked out the country and you suspect that your ex-wife got you kicked out of the country, would you pay anything and you in another country?
Well, if I suspect, if you loved her and, y'all was once in love and y'all didn't.
But she loved him also, right?
Well, yeah, but we done got all this stuff together, honey. Hey, if the judge said you need to pay me, you need to pay me. So I feel so bad for Porsha. That's sad, honey. Especially with her, he not paying the car note. And when you drive around in your Rolls Royce, honey, you go somewhere, go shopping and stuff, and you come out in your damn car gone. That's not cute.
I think she should get what she deserves, absolutely, especially what the judge and the court ordered. But I feel like Porsha gonna be all right, and she all right. She doing good.
Yeah, well, because I know they got another story out there saying that she has some explicit pictures out there and stuff. Because sometimes people do that to get a check.
We not gonna run with that. We don't know. She ain't got no explicit pictures.
Well, I saw some pictures. They weren't explicit.
It's a stripper at Magic City that goes by the name Porsha that looked like her.
Oh,
and stuff. And she comes out on stage with a peach and everything. But that's probably who that is. I know who that is.
You know who that is. Oh, okay. Have you seen her, Brad?
No, Brad don't go to the strip clubs.
Oh, no more.
Yep. Oh, Gary.
If I do, I go with my wife. Yeah, I definitely used to go. I love them. What you don't know is you get your songs played in the strip clubs out here, and that's how you know you got a hit. It ain't like you just go to the strip clubs just to see women, although it's a nice view, you know what I'm saying? But you go to have a good time as well, but you get your music played out here. It's different in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, something wrong with me, because when I go to strip clubs, I can't hear the music.
You can't what?
I can't hear none of the music.
I guess not. All right.
Well, I go with my wife. She floods the floor.
Well, that was too much.
Get it off me. Get it off me.
That was too much.
And everybody in there was glad. Said, "There go Gary with us." See, they were hugged, but they didn't realize they didn't have no shirt on. And Gary was like, oh.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh, Lord, they didn't have no top on. I was like, girl. Go to Rickey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is mustard. On the high end, you say mustard, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today.
And that's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up again with us if you would.
Hold it.
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary. Turn your mic on, Gary.
Baby. Ooh,
there
Lord,
you go.
honey. Yes, look at Jesus.
You know how you can't talk unless you turn your mic on.
I know, but okay. Anyway. Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Rickey, this is a very sad story, and I kind of heard y'all talking a little bit about it, but it brought tears to my eyes. Brittany Renner, honey. Y'all all know Brittany Renner, the beautiful Brittany Renner, honey. She blew up, honey, at her NBA player P.J. Washington and his wife, baby Miss Alicia Chanel, y'all, who brought, honey, now Alicia brought P.J. a beautiful 2025 Rolls Royce Cullinan for his 27th birthday. Well, baby Miss Alicia Chanel, y'all, she posted the photos of P.J.'s $472,000 birthday gift on social media, and baby Miss Brittany could not contain her jealousy. Now, they're saying Brittany, who's 33 years old, she recently divorced, honey, Muslim rapper Kevin Gates. Now, he was a married man, and she lashed out at PJ and Alicia, honey, when they arrived at her house, honey, to pick up his son, recently. His son name is Paul Jermaine Washington III, recently. Now, in a video, y'all, Brittany, y'all, handed her son over to his father, y'all. The child began crying for his mama as PJ and Brittany exchanged words, and here's how that went down, Rickey. It was sad.
And it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that
Yeah. Hey, what? Yeah. What the you looking at?
That's on my way.
Get your out my driveway.
You don't pay for shit.
You don't pay for sir. $170,000 to your but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
Yeah,
let me
she
get
showed
out-
who she really was. Go ahead.
Yeah, now, Brittany, now, this is the deal. Now, this was, Brittany said this was the third time, honey, that their beautiful son, honey, when the daddy PJ came to pick up the son, and the son cried profusely because he was Rickey was terrified of his daddy. He wanted to be with his mama.
Daddy. No, he's being coddled all the time by the mama and the grandmama. So what? He crying. The more they cry, the less they pee, as my grandma used to say. So what? At least he showed up to pick his son up. So what he supposed to do? You supposed to not let him go because he's crying and he don't want to go. WANT, a word that's not allowed in my house. I would like. You don't get the choice. That's that kind of behavior breeds entitlement. She wrong. She ain't have no business going out there to the car with bad intentions, saying anything to him. The business of him being there is to pick up his son. His son. That's why he did. And then he reached for the backpack, but you didn't give him the backpack. You snatched that back so you could walk him out to the car and antagonize him and antagonize his wife in front of the child, teaching the son to be disrespectful to the dad and just your behavior. And I wish he'd keep that video and take it to court and win custody of his son if he don't have full custody already. And a lot of men tired of stuff like that. That's why a lot of men walk away, because we don't want to go to jail. Got to put up with that kind of behavior and using the child as a pawn to get back at the dad, and then you bringing up money. That's a private conversation. Why would you have that conversation in front of the son? It's women like that. And then when they get 16, you can't do nothing with the child. You need to go with your daddy. But he ain't good enough to be with the daddy because they give men visitation. Listen at the word visitation. Visitation. What does visitation start with?
Hold on
it
now.
starts with visit. Visit.
Hold on. We don't know the whole story.
But she ain't had no business doing that. Now, what
We
she
don't.
did
We
on
don't
that
know
video.
we don't know the whole story. Now, what if he has been not a good dad like you? What if he has been a crappy dad? What if?
If he showed up, Brad, and that wasn't the time, you got to encourage that kind. Even if he ain't been the perfect dad, when he do show up, and be encouraged, hey, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna have a great time. They're gonna show you a good time. Have fun. I'll see you when you get back. FaceTime me in the car. Okay, let the dad get the mom on FaceTime to make the baby feel more comfortable, but don't antagonize him and criminalize him in front of the child, because you're training the child and conditioning the child for the dad, that the dad is a bad person.
But what if the dad has been crappy to the mother in front of the child? What? It's a two. We don't know the story. Go ahead,
But
Gary.
my thing is this. Why did you bring your woman over there to get your child?
They
You could have got
married.
your child.
They
Well, she
married.
could have stayed at home and waited till he came get his
She don't
child.
have to stay at home. That's
See,
the
yeah,
stepmother.
this is
Because you know they don't like each other.
Yeah,
That's
you
the-
know
that's
they
the
don't
way.
like. She didn't have to come.
No.
He could just pick the child up. We don't know this whole story.
But she didn't get out the car. She was in the car.
Yeah, but she
came out-
said
We
something to
don't.
him.
She said
But wait a
something.
minute. She came out to the car. He came to the door. She didn't have to come outside at all to antagonize him. And she antagonized him all the way to the car. And then when you see somebody saying something to your husband, you're going to naturally defend your husband. She's in the car. She didn't get out the car.
Yeah, but she didn't even have to come. She should have just stayed home. PJ
She
go
don't
pick
have
up
to stay at home. What if they going
She
somewhere?
knows,
They're
but-
going to a birthday party.
But
They
Brittany,
can go back
they
and
don't.
pick her up.
But
if
Brittany,
you know there's an issue, then you should try to not create an issue for the child as well. If this is all for the child, you don't have to come. Let the son pick the child up, and then y'all could go back. Let the daddy pick the child up, and then y'all can go back home. If you know you coming is an issue to this household, then it should all be for the child, and y'all all should do everything to keep all the drama away from the child.
Right. Well, I tell you what, when he went to that front door, he knocked on the door. She handed him the child, handed him the backpack, closed the door. It was that simple. That's all she had to do.
Yeah, but she probably wanted to walk the baby to the car, make sure he got to the car.
Make sure she don't need to make sure. No. See that right there, what you just doing right there, she don't need to make sure nothing. He's an adult and just as much of the parent as she is. What is that she need to make sure of? And he's an adult and she's an adult, and they created the child together.
Because if the child is crying and he don't want to go, she gonna walk him to the car to make sure he okay. Even though he don't want to go, she gonna be like, honey, it's gonna be okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna walk you to the car and go ahead.
But that ain't what she did. She went out there antagonizing him. She went out there for drunk. All you gotta do, look at the video. She went out there, she antagonized him the entire way to the car. Oh, yeah, look at the video. You'll see for yourself.
If she would have said what you just said, Brad, if she would have handled it that way, then none of this would have happened.
Well,
she didn't handle it that way.
They need an intermediary. That's all.
But, Brad, you're right also, because we don't know if this happens on the other side. We don't know the whole story. But she could have easily, at this moment, from what we saw in the video, she could have, all this could have been eliminated.
A judge, a fair family court judge would look at that video and would not like it. As far as the mother,
depending on the judge, depending on the situation.
Well, look at the video. You have to watch the video so you can give it. Because you have to see it for yourself, and you'll see. No, just watch it. Just watch the video.
I'm good.
You're not good if you don't watch the video.
I'm good, not doing
if you the judge and you sitting up in court, you want to see the evidence. Look at the video.
They need to go
everybody jumped on the timeline when we commented last night. We was talking about it on social media. Mike jumped. Killer Mike jumped on. Everybody jumped on, and everybody was saying, "Man, that video is absolutely wild." She wilded out on that video. Just got to watch it.
Well, we just need to pray. That's all we're gonna do is pray for all parties, honey, and hopefully everything goes well in a situation like that.
Pray for the child.
Yeah, the child, but I'm sure he did something. Men usually do stuff.
Absolutely.
No.
Pray for the child.
All right.
Pray
That's
for the
the
child.
most important thing.
Absolutely.
All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is mustard. On the high end, you say mustard, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown.
You mean mustard?
Brown. Yeah, I think they say we pronounce it wrong. It's mustard.
Mustard.
And what on the low end is what?
Brown. Yeah.
But wait a minute.
That ain't what it is.
Mustard.
Google it.
That's Dijon mustard, right?
Okay, but it's still brown.
Dijon.
Dijon.
It could be Dijon, Rickey, today.
Yeah, that was the French version.
Yes, okay.
Dijon.
That was the hood child version.
Right.
Dijon.
Dijon. Y'all give it up to Gary with the D.
Yeah.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour. Y'all, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you, honey. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday, honey, in the neighborhood. And guess what, Rickey? We all are still being neighbors, honey. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. I think people need to stop it. Nicole, honey, and Kelly Price, these two women are in the press, but I'm going to talk about Miss Kelly Price first. Kelly Price is being attacked, Rickey. And, honey, because she said something yesterday and she only spoke from her heart. When a person speaks from their heart and from their spirit, I think people should let it go. But nevertheless, they're saying, y'all, the gospel star Kelly Price is going viral, y'all, for all the wrong reasons, honey. They're saying this girl unleashed a rant recently, and, honey, many fans are calling her disrespectful and self-hating. Now, in a string of videos posted recently, they said Miss Price, honey, who built her career singing soulful ballads and gospel standards, honey, suddenly turned her focus on toward black women, delivering insults, y'all, that left social media stunned. Now, at one point in her rap, baby, Miss Kelly flat out declared that black women are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. Words that many couldn't believe, honey, came from Kelly's beautiful mouth, y'all. They say, honey, Kelly herself is definitely a black woman, and it just went real ugly, and here's how it went down.
Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other black women, but you're an activist and you are educated. To you women activists out here, you DEI hires who getting ready to lose your job, because while you fighting for somebody in another culture to get your job, God gave me my voice. And while you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues, looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in, and my feet are so damn big, and who dressed me. I'm still going to be making my money.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, she said some. She didn't say all. She said some. And she responded to the people that left comments on her page. And she called out the people who leave the comments. So I don't know what to say. So if people take that out of context and say she said all black women, she said some. She's talking about the ones that come on her page and antagonize her. Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think her career is going to be over? Because they say black women are most of the people who support her. Some black women are most of the people that support her. And she says,
well, the people that come on her page and antagonize her are not fans. And would do what I do. Hire an intern, give them your phone and your passcode where they can go in and block all people that have negative comments to keep people like that off your page. It's kind of like a filtering thing. Just get somebody to go on there and just block them where you don't have to address them all the time, because no matter what you do, somebody gonna always have something to say.
And sometimes you get tired of it and you just gotta damn say something.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just you get fed up and you just gotta say something. Like, they've been talking about Kelly and picking on her for a long time, and she finally got fed up and wanted to address it. And whoever she's talking to the people that left bad comments on her, and she probably looked them up and saw who they were and what they were, and that's why she got on there and talked about it.
As she should.
Yeah,
because everybody's saying, no, just ignore them, you just giving them. But sometimes, just sometimes, you have to say something and defend yourself and express how you feel. Just to sit there and allow people to say stuff, or they call it bullying or whatever they want to call it. Sometimes a good old clapback ain't bad, and put people in their place, and then block them and cut off access, because it's a privilege to have access to somebody like Kelly Price, who have made some of the greatest records and sung with Whitney Houston or whatever. She is like
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. She is awesome in our time. And to go on in to think about it for a minute. How many times have you went on somebody else's page and left a negative comment? What do we do? What do most of us on this morning show do when we see something we don't like? What do? We keep scrolling. But to go on somebody's page and say something nasty about them is just absolutely disrespectful.
But
it's totally
if you wouldn't
disrespectful.
Say it to their face, then don't put it on their page.
Would not.
Yeah,
when they see you in person, they want to
say that.
And then be the ones that be asking you for a selfie when they see you in person. I had a lady walk up to me in Houston and say, "Can you unblock me?"
What?
Yeah, Gary, you was with me.
I know that.
The one over there, the one that's closed, and we want them to say, "Can you please unblock me on social media?" I said, one thing I don't do. I said, I don't unblock, because what did you do or what did you say for me to have to block you in the first place? And she said, well, I apologize. I said, yeah. I said, we cool. We could take this picture, but you'll never be able to be on my social media again. I will never unblock. Never.
Yeah. Well, my only thing is, what happened to Martin Luther King when he said, turn the other cheek? Just turn the other cheek, and
them things over. Ain't nobody turning no other cheek, because Martin Luther King didn't have social media. Imagine if Martin Luther King had Twitter. Man, please.
Okay, well, we're going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer, Rick, and we're going to keep Kelly lifted up in prayer, and all the people that went on her page and attacked her, we're going to keep them lifted too, because prayer is the key. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, Miss Kayla Nicole, honey. This girl is speaking out now. If y'all don't know who Kayla Nicole is, she's the ex-girlfriend, y'all, of Travis Kelce. And she is speaking out, honey. She's saying, honey, on her podcast, the pregame Nicole, she addressed y'all the backlash directly, honey, stating that she isn't concerned about the so-called cancel culture. She ain't concerned. She said, as she put it, cancel me. She said, please, honey, nobody's got the power or that kind of power over me. She said, still, honey, she's acknowledged, y'all, that she goes through some things, her insecurities and what have you. People have been attacking her, messing with her, because Mr. Travis Kelce made the announcement he's engaged to Taylor Swift. Now, people are saying, y'all, that she said that, please, y'all, she said, stop effing, honey, playing with me, she said. She told the people that, and she said, it's engagement news. she also noted, y'all, that, you know, she used to avoid addressing controversy like Kelly, hoping, y'all, that it would pass quietly. She said now she's more proactive about, honey, shaping the narrative. She said, I'm just trying to talk about my actual life, not rehash drama for clout. I am a person. Deal with it. Now, earlier in the year, they were saying Nicole, honey, described Kelsey's new relationship as a compliment, liking it to sports. She said, if you're going to lose, baby, at least lose to the best. Go do your thing, honey, make me look good. And she also pointed out, you know, the reputational risk of an ex-partner, y'all, that moves on with someone uninspiring. She said, now you look dumb. He looks dumb, honey. The whole squad looks dumb, and everyone just side-eyed her and all this other stuff. But I think Travis Kelce still loves her. I don't think he liked Travis. I mean, no, I don't think he liked Taylor.
I think he been over that.
You crazy.
He loves Taylor. Come
They
on, let
love.
them live.
You can see it, Gary.
Yeah, you might
They are in love.
You can
I think it's
tell.
money. Even though he got money, I think it's money.
I don't think, why you feel like it's money?
Because, honey, if he was with a beautiful black woman like her, I can't see him liking Taylor Swift like that, honey. I'm sorry.
Whatever happened, they broke up. They broke up before Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift ain't come along and just snatch him from that woman. They was broke up already.
Yeah, but once you go black, you never go back.
Obviously, that's not true.
That's not true.
That thing is thick. Walking up and down that runway, boy, I have to throw my phone away.
What's her personality like? She might have got on his last damn nerve.
$1.6 billion. I've been messed it up now and seen that video. That girl walking up and down that damn runway, and that thing going pluck up like some half a gallon of orange.
We gonna see how long it lasts, honey, because I don't think it's gonna last. But nevertheless,
time
we
you get
pray.
engaged, one walk past you, pluck.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is lavender. On the high end, you say lavender, and on the low end, you say beautiful light purple. That's your color for today.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Let me say something. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This morning, there are two comedians. It is just announced. It has just been announced that there are two performing comedians that has been banned, permanently banned from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And the names of the comedians are T.K. Kirkland and Cheryl Underwood. They have been banned from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And I don't know who in the hell left the gate open. T.K. Kirkland and Cheryl Underwood is here this morning. Gary, good morning to them.
Good morning.
And Cheryl and TK, I don't know who let y'all in, but since y'all here, we might as well talk a little trash. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, TK. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Shannon Sharpe, y'all, is finally speaking out, honey. It's been reported that Shannon Sharpe, y'all, has addressed pointed comments made by his former Baltimore Ravens teammate, Mr. Ray Lewis, y'all, after the Hall of Fame linebacker, y'all, openly criticized Sharpe's approach, y'all, to media and podcasting. Now, Mr. Lewis made his remarks, y'all, on an episode of the PVD podcast where he expressed, y'all, his disappointment in the type of content Shannon, honey, has been producing since transitioning, y'all, to the talk show and podcast world. Now, Mr. Lewis said he is shocked, and here's what Ray had to say.
Shannon Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
So you knew he was made for TV?
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content.
He is shocked, Ricky. I mean, this is so touching, y'all. They said that this route is, y'all, to become so worldly, y'all, that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance. That's what Ray Lewis said. He said a lot of times, honey, a lot of these gospel conversations that they having and bringing up all this stuff, he said, I am not going to do that nobody. He said, I'm not doing it to nobody. I'm in life, y'all, to try to teach people, y'all, what does it mean, honey, to be a better man or get back to the kingdom. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
That's amazing. Cheryl, what's your thought on that?
Well, my thought is I respect his opinion, everything that Ray Lewis had been through. And on behalf of all of us that used to kick it with the Baltimore Ravens back in the day, I appreciate his feelings. See how I cleaned that up from the Hold My Mule side of the conversation. But I think what Shannon, his content is good. If you look at the footage of Michael Irvin from the Dallas Cowboys talking about his wife having Alzheimer's in her 50s, that's what it's good for. But you got to have a little salaciousness with the good of the conversation. And Shannon is my friend. Y'all saw my club, Shay Shay. You know I was trying to holler at Shannon, and it wouldn't have been no shakedown.
And he should have took you. Yeah, he should have took you up on that. Yeah, he would have been.
You know why?
$20 million richer.
That's why I think Skip Bayless had something to do with that girl being at the gym. I believe it. I believe Skip Bayless was involved.
TK, what's your thought?
You know, I just think every podcast, every episode is going to be different. Some things you're going to like, some things you're going to dislike, and it's just the way it is. The man voices his opinion. It is what it is. I like Shannon Sharpe as well. I used to run the streets with Ray Lewis.
And you recently had a really good interview on with Shannon Sharpe.
Shannon Sharpe.
Almost 3 hours.
I mean, he cut my stuff out because I really wanted to give him game on how to keep the $23 million. You know, but he cut that out. You know, so you know he didn't put that part in. But I'll holler him about that another time.
That's why I agree with Ray, because Ray has he's definitely speaking truth and stuff. I mean, Shannon humiliated the African American community.
Yeah, at first
How
he did.
How so?
Because, honey, they told him not to mess with that little young white woman, and he did. That was public humiliation. He had to give $23 million to the white race that he had just got back from them, and it's just not a good look.
See, I disagree with that thought. Let me tell you why. When I do my club shows, I ask all the black women, if Shannon Sharpe walked in here, you trying to holler, you throw something at, nah, I'm not going to talk to him. So where he supposed to get the sex from? He got to go to somebody that's going to give it back to him. So that's who did it. Now, you need to know you being recorded. Like I tell all women, every red light ain't no smoke detector. You are now in a movie, you know. So when anybody say, I don't want to be choked, you being set up. You being set up. But if he needs sex and companionship, he got to go where he's going to get it.
I got something against that, though.
What?
I think he got sex. He could have sex, but not with a young kid. She was a child.
How old was she?
She was like 22, 23.
That's a grown woman. You
No,
make some choices.
No, not
when
you.
not when you're a man in your 50s. That's
Let a
that's a
23-year-old fine-looking El DeBarge dude walk up in here. I'm hollering.
Well,
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say half your age
well, we're
plus
gonna get
7.
bail money for you, Cheryl.
I will get with a child.
Yeah.
I got a car seat and some Similac. Let's go, little boy. We playing PlayStation.
We don't want to put that into the universe,
streaming.
darling.
Oh, listen.
No, I don't want you to do that.
I go from a child to an old slave.
Cheryl,
What is going on here?
what the hell is going on with you this morning?
I will date a child.
Cheryl's a pedophile.
Listen, that's what I am. Come and be just as cute as you want to be.
Cheryl, you don't want to clean that up a little bit?
23 is grown. 23 is grown.
23 is grown now.
For a woman to a man, but for a man to a woman, it's a whole different dynamic.
If she grown enough to drink, she grown enough to walk across this room.
No.
That's right. Learn something, girl.
My daughters are 20-some years old. You let me have that.
That's right.
It ain't happening.
That's right. That's right.
To my daughters, don't y'all listen to Cheryl.
What? That's different.
I've been hung all of them.
That's different. That's different. Those are your daughters.
That Cheryl said.
How old are your daughters?
My youngest is 22.
And
my oldest is 24.
There you go.
No, not with me. I run a tight ship.
If they brought home Jeff Bezos, I think you'd be cool with it.
Nah.
You wouldn't be cool with it?
No, darling.
Not Jeff Bezos.
I really run a tight ship in my home.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so how old could the oldest guy be?
It would have to be early 30s.
Man, get out of here.
But let me say
you could be 50 and a billionaire.
Yeah, but it's not about that when you talk about my situation. Everybody runs their household different.
Yeah.
So the way I ran my household, I got a daughter that's a brain surgeon.
Yes.
You know, I got a son that's executive.
Yeah.
So I just really run my home like the army. Like
so if your daughter met an older man who was a prolific brain surgeon and they were a power couple, you saying she can't be?
I still would
and
say
what
no.
if
I would
she
have to
loved
die
him?
first.
Well, then you just dead.
Yeah, I just had to die
They just
first.
in love over your casket.
She's going to be rebellious and elope.
There it is.
No, my
or she
babies
gonna
are not
hide
like
it.
that.
So they going to hide it.
Well, my babies, I think, who raised you? I really got that unlocked.
What's the number to the show? If you're young and you want to date Cheryl Underwood, call into the Rickey Smiley Nation. I'll be in Houston in a few hours. We're going to the Breakfast Club. Come in, little boy. Just as cute as you want to be.
And the cologne today is one of my favorite cologne. My cologne today is lavender. On the high end, you say lavender, and on the low end, you say light. purple. That's your cool.
Yeah. But Cheryl always been like that though. She used to have all the little kids on the bus outside in front of her show. No messing with her.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. Let's go, baby shark. Let's go.
Hey, coming up, y'all, we got comedian Cheryl Underwood, TK Kirkland, they in the building to talk about some hot topics, man. It's Battle of the Sexes. We got all of that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby Miss Clarissa Shields, honey, the boxer. Clarissa Shields, honey, the sissies are livid, and I'm hearing that her next fight, they are going to be out protesting, honey, and people are saying, honey, they want Layla Ali to come back and pop her because, honey, Clarissa Shields, they made some remarks, honey, that a lot of people are livid about, Rickey. Now, they're saying, honey, that Miss Shields hopped online, baby, to tell the gay men, honey, to stop giving her fashion advice and beauty advice. Now, they say Miss Shields, honey, who faced a lot of public scrutiny, honey, since going public with her, with married rapper Papoose. But she says, honey, that several groups stand out in her comments, including boys who want to be girls. And here's what Clarissa had to say.
I got nothing against gays, but y'all boys who want to be girls, y'all can leave me the alone. Y'all shouldn't be saying nothing to me. What I should be wearing, how my hair should, or if my hair should be down, or if my hair should be up. Baby, that's not your business. Worry about your hair and your makeup and your clothes. But for y'all cute as hell. Do y'all? But I'm cute in my own right. So I don't need y'all coming up over here to my world trying to tell me how I should be a woman. Stay in your motherfucking lane.
Oh,
man,
Rickey.
She said what she said.
Yeah, she say that. I mean, the queen, honey, just wanted this girl to look like a girl, honey, because she kind of built.
Tell her in private. That's what the DMs are for.
Well, sometimes people don't answer their DMs, Rickey. So they were just trying to help this girl out.
Don't go on nobody comment and say what you want to say where other people can see what you said, trying to, in an attempt to embarrass her. That's what people do in the comment. That's why I be in that. That's why we are over 1 million blocked. Then they feel like I got over 1 million blocked. You just come on here. You just can't come on my page and just say what you want to say. Have some respect. And if you want to say something to me and make a critique, then that's what I say. Hey, and then you don't even make the critique in the voicemail. You ask permission to make the critique. Be respectful.
But that was mean, though, Rickey. How could she say you boys want to be girls and stuff? That was so ugly.
Mean what they said. Yeah. She didn't wake up and just say that. Something happened to make her say that. Everybody always get mad about the reaction, but nobody ever want to discuss the action that caused the reaction.
But I heard somebody say, one of my friends said they think that was Miss EJ was trying to tell this girl that, honey, Magic Johnson's son.
When he was on there?
They said she was trying to help Clarissa out, honey, and letting this girl know how to look and stuff, allegedly. And she just went off.
She looks fine to me. I don't have no issue with how she looked. She's beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl, but they just wanted to help her out to look a little soft. I mean, look at Layla Ali. Layla Ali looks beautiful. She's a boxer.
She's not Layla Ali. She's her. She is who she is. She don't have to meet nobody's standards but her and her man. That's it. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to clean. That's it. Go ahead, Brett.
That's it. As long as she happy, that's it. As long as she confident within herself and she loves herself and she's, it's fine. It's okay.
You'll go crazy trying to meet other people's standards.
Trying to please
no matter
everybody.
what you do, it ain't gonna ever be good enough. No matter what you do.
Well, I will say that you will not sass the queen. So if the queen's trying to help you out and trying to give you good looks to make sure she's like a Madonna, honey, saying bad things like that.
If she don't want no help and she feels like she's being kind of insulted because she's been under a microscope and people have been saying negative things about her, just let her do her. She don't want no advice because it's like you critiquing her and you still judging her, trying to give her, advice on what to do to change herself. Let her be her.
We're going to agree to disagree because I feel so bad for those girls that tried to help her out, honey. They were just trying to tell her to look, honey, softer. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, oh, my God. I hope this is not of judgment. Music Soul Child. Have y'all seen that video that's circulating on social media? Music Soul Child performed, honey, at a beautiful, lavish wedding. Oh, my God, this wedding was lavish. The people looked amazing. The house looked amazing. But people are just eating his lunch. Music Soul Child came down singing the song that he sings, honey, looking like he rolled out the bed.
He was singing "Don't Change."
Don't change, and looked like he rolled out the bed. People say, "How dare you go to this multi-million-dollar wedding almost, and you looking like you rolled out the bed?" Now, people judging him too. You can't be going to people's wedding. People pay good doggone money for you to come perform, and you looking like you rolled out the bed. That's not a good look, honey. I'm sorry. Yes, he's being judged. You don't do that. You supposed to dress for the job you want, honey, not the one you have. And he looking like he just was going to play baseball. I'm sorry. I would have not paid him not one penny. The husband was looking all that good.
What did he look like?
We could have sent out the damn the mail. He wore a pants shirt and a baseball cap.
Well, he had on a baseball cap, a vest over a T-shirt, and it looked like some khaki pants or maybe some jeans and some Adidas sneakers.
You don't do that. Not at a wedding.
Well, yeah.
What
but it was the wedding outside.
The wedding was inside. It
was on a rooftop. It was a rooftop wedding, but everybody was dressed.
It looked up. The people that made the venue was not, and it don't matter. Rickey was outside. Now you ain't for to come to my wedding. I didn't pay you good money, and you looking like something thrown away. Hell, I could have just picked up Leroy on the street and let him come.
Leroy
lip
on the
sync.
street.
Yeah.
Or maybe he feel like the vest dressed it up a little bit.
Huh?
You know?
Nah, but
and
he's
he
grown
probably wore the baseball.
No, but Brad, he's grown enough to know that if you're going to somebody's wedding, now if he was 20-something, if he was a 20-year-old artist, but this man got to be almost 50 years old. You got to know.
You just can't do it, honey. I'm sorry. And the people were hurt. I would request, honey, that he did not get his money because you just can't do that. You had me looking crazy.
You cannot pay the man if he performed his services. Come on now.
Well, you ain't going to come to my wedding, honey, looking like something thrown away neither. No, ma'am. That's just not cute.
Maybe they should have stressed that. Did they stress that? Did they say, hey, can you please? I know it should have been, but sometimes it should have been understood. But people have their different styles.
Well, you ain't going to have your different style at my wedding, and I'm looking like this, and you looking like something thrown away, honey. I'm so sorry, honey. No, sir, honey. People was wondering if you was the help, or they thought that was somebody that just found that was lip syncing hell at the wedding, and that was the real him looking like that.
That was him. They knew that.
My God, today. My God.
Lord,
that's all you have to say, Rickey.
You just can't. You can't win.
No, you can't.
Can't break even, then you can't get out of the game.
Go ahead, Brad.
Lord, people keep saying things are gonna change, but they look just like they're staying the same. You can't win, way over your head, and you only got yourself to blame.
Yeah.
You can win, child. Can't break even, can't get out of the game.
Yes, Brad.
You just can't win.
You can't win, baby. So Lord dance Scarletta on the high, you say Scarletta, and on the low, say red, baby. Because what? You can't win.
You can't get out of the game. No.
Y'all give it up for Gary with a
Yes, Brad.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Oh, Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Black China, Angela White, honey, is speaking out regarding her experience, honey, with OnlyFans. And she said basically it's a lesson on how to, quickly lure y'all with easy money to become a trap. Now, she spoke to TMZ, honey, the war over OnlyFans, y'all, and she described her getting caught up in a circle, y'all, of wanting more and more money, even though, honey, she didn't need those extra coins, she said. Now, China admitted, y'all, that, sending more explicit content will drive up her earnings. And, y'all, that while most people started out, honey, thinking they'll just post something mild, like bikini photos, honey, subscribers demand, honey, escalate fast, y'all. That she said there's literally no future in OnlyFans, y'all. Did y'all hear what I just said? She spoke out. She said there was no future, honey. Now, they said she only did OnlyFans from April 2020 to March of 2023. And Black China said, she said there were wild rumors, y'all, that she made $240 million, but she said, no, ma'am, honey. She said the real number was closer to $2 million. And she said she only got into y'all after legal battles, and she had just lost a $100 million lawsuit, honey, against those doggone Kardashian Jenner family, honey. Plus, she said ongoing disputes with Rob Kardashian, but she said she didn't like it. But now Amber Rose said, I love it. She said it was wonderful for her. But, baby, Black China said she did not like it. But I was really, honestly, I was thinking about it. I was like, if OnlyFans is that easy and, you just go through whatever you have to go through to get on, I was considering getting on OnlyFans.
We don't want to see that, sir.
Well, I will start off showing my toe. And then you move up.
See that. You don't even keep your little toenails painted. Don't nobody want
your feet be
want to see that. You'll get the whole internet cut off. Nobody will see you. You had on them swimming trunks, them little tight swimming trunks, and you look like the WB frog walking around the pool. It was absolutely disgusting, and I don't think nobody want to see it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to test it and see, honey. I'm going to put it out there, honey. Can I give me a little check, honey, to see, honey, and put on my little nice spendo and get some extra coins,
you built up something terrible.
So it is.
Yeah.
Go to hell, both of y'all.
BMW, boy.
Little chair, little sides hanging out, just biscuiting.
Yep.
Just biscuiting.
Oh, no. Yeah. Sound like hate to me, but, honey, that's all right. When I come here one day and tell y'all all to go to Blazers, honey, because I've been made enough money, honey, from OnlyFans, honey. Y'all can be like, where you going?
You a BMW, body made wrong.
Moving on, child. Whatever, honey. If that ain't the kettle calling the pot black. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. They say, baby, the Brown girls are winning, honey. Yes. Now, SZA just leveled up, y'all, in her love life. Now, it's being reported, y'all. MTO has confirmed, y'all, that the SOS singer is officially dating country music superstar Shabuzi. They say that's making, listen to this, is making them the highest profile relationship of her career, honey. Yes, Goldman SZA. Now, according to Inside, they're saying that the two, they first connected during SZA's recent world tour when Shabuzi, y'all, who's been, honey, riding a wave of chart-topping success, honey, blending hip-hop and country, came backstage, y'all, at one of her shows. Now, they're saying sparks flew immediately and instantly, and the pair have quietly, y'all, been seeing each other ever since. Isn't that touching? Now, they're saying multiple sources are saying that they are officially a couple. They're saying this isn't just a fling. Now, one insider said they're saying that they really vibe with each other, and it's really getting serious, y'all. This is so good because the Brown girls definitely need to win, y'all. Now, they're saying for SZA, this relationship marks a major shift. Now, they're saying while the superstar has always been private about her dating life, she's never been linked to a man this prominent. Now, Shabuzi is a rising crossover star in his own rights with industry, y'all, respect and, honey, mainstream buzz. So congratulations, honey. They're saying SZA is definitely, y'all, one of the latest Brown girls superstar, y'all, to bag a high-value man. Now, they're saying, honey, Megan Thee Stallion, she's happily dating NBA player Klay Thompson. Coco Jones, honey, is engaged, y'all, to Donovan Mitchell. They're saying it's about time that the Brown girls are finally winning, and the European girls are kind of sitting back taking notes, honey. And more African-American men are realizing, if they get with a nice, beautiful Brown girl, they don't have to say boo to her, then wind up going to jail. So, congratulations. Isn't that nice?
Damn, Gary.
Yeah.
What? I mean, we happy for love.
Yeah, because, look at Pope John DeMajor. He said almost boo to that European girl. Look what happened to him. His career over. Now he with Megan. So congratulations. We're happy for the Brown girls. Aren't y'all happy, Brad?
So you saying that money being put back into the system, Gary?
Yes, they keeping it home for a damn change, honey. Keep it home, honey, and let's work together and let's, honey, shop together, cook together, and relax
and be together forever.
And be together, honey. Yeah.
But if a black man go get a white girl, it's a problem.
Well, after they get broke, then they come running back to the Brown girl, honey. She like, hell, if I was, I wouldn't even take him, honey. You done spent all your money over there now, honey, so don't come here now when you're broke looking up in my face. No. So, congratulations.
You don't like that, do you?
No, I don't. Oh, I'm sorry, I freeze.
Well, I don't. You don't care. No, I don't. Think about you, Gary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you did the opposite. But anyway. All right. In my final story.
Catch a stray. Why did I catch a stray? I'm not even in it.
In my final story, Alfreda's, y'all, everybody's raving K. Michelle now. They're saying that K. Michelle will allegedly be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're saying she's debuting a $75,000 wig, baby. Harvard is for one of Indians' favorite women.
She's what, Gary?
I heard it.
What, debuting? Oh,
man.
Isn't it debuting?
My God.
Man, they muted.
Lord
My
Jesus.
God, today.
They muted.
My God,
They
today.
is all the way silent.
Debuting. D-E-B-U-T-I-N-G.
For every mountain you brought me over, for every trial
Yes,
you
Lord have
see me
mercy.
through, for every blessing, hallelujah. For this,
Hallelujah.
I give you praise.
Ooh, my son.
Like I said
Jack
before,
wonder.
We thank
who
God
died
for you
and
this
made y'all
morning.
English teachers?
You don't have to be an English teacher, baby.
Who died? Because
Nobody died. But
making y'all English teachers, honey, correcting me on
your
air.
correct English died. That's what died.
Oh, okay. Well,
Your
I'm
correct
Lord,
English
baby.
is being viewed and not seen. It's dead, baby. It's dead.
All right, baby.
The T is silent, Gary. It's debuting.
Debuting?
Yes, not debut. Yeah, debut.
Shout out to Port Arthur, Texas Public School System.
Yes.
That's all right,
that.
baby. That's all right, honey. I'm going to just chalk it up as being hated. Y'all just hating,
Whole
honey.
school system being investigated
Gary,
right
not
now. They
hating,
just
helping.
Chalk it up to being
It's
done.
all in love, Gary. It's all in love.
Yeah, it's all in love, honey. Y'all
Continue to let God use you. Don't pay them no attention. You keep going. Because when Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink.
Come
Nah.
on
Just keep going.
And that's why I'm keep going. The color today, y'all, is Scarletta. On the high end, you say Scarletta, and on the low end, you say beautiful red. That's the blood of Jesus. That's your color for the day. For more
You better
information
preach
and
this
tea
morning,
like that,
Gary, with the
go
tea. Y'all
now.
say
Go
what
to
now?
RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary WD-TEA, and you can debut with me.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.